Welcome to a Rusty Rails custom train ride narration. If you've been to Tweetsie Railroad before, you'll know that the train ride has a narration that goes along with the trip. This is my custom narration for the train ride pulled by locomotive number 190. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. But first, we need the train to pull into the station. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome aboard the Tweetsie Railroad and to the town of Tweetsie. My name is Rusty and I'll be your conductor on the back of car number 5. Now before we get started with our journey to the wild frontier, I'd like to tell you a little history of the locomotive pulling us around the mountain today. Pulling our train today is locomotive number 190. The Yukon Queen. Originally built in 1943 by the Baldwin Locomotive Works of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, for the U.S. Army Transportation Corps of Engineers. She served up in Alaska on the White Pass and Yukon Railroad during World War II. She was then brought to Tweetsie Railroad in 1960 to serve alongside the original Tweetsie locomotive, number 12. Locomotive number 12 ran on the East Tennessee and Western North Carolina Railroad, or the ET and WNC. From 1918 to 1940, number 12 ran daily between Johnson City, Tennessee, and Boone, North Carolina. During the troubles of the Great Depression, local folks used to joke that ET and WNC stood for Eat Taters and Wear No Clothes. Both locomotives are coal-fired and will use 3 to 5 tons of coal and up to 5,000 gallons of water, making steam to pull us around the mountain. We're so glad you're here today. We hope you enjoy your ride on the Tweetsie Railroad. Now, before we get started, I'd like to remind everyone to please remain seated while the train is in motion and keep your arms and head inside the train cars at all times. You never know when a tree limb or a desperado may sneak up on you. Also note that smoking is not allowed on the train, except of course for the locomotive. Pulling our train today is locomotive number 190, the Yukon Queen. She is a genuine coal-burning steam locomotive, and she will shoot out ash, soot, and cinders. Right now would be a good time to put on some sunglasses or spectacles, just in case. If you happen to catch a cinder in your eye, please let our cowboys or cowgirls know, and once we return to town, they'll direct you to the first aid station, where they will safely remove that eye for you. Oh, sorry about that, folks, I misread that last line. They'll safely remove the cinder from your eye. You get to keep your eye. Like I mentioned earlier, riding the train with you today will be the Tweetsie Cowboys and Cowgirls. They'll be on hand to answer any questions you might have. They're pretty friendly for the most part, but later on you might find out they have other plans. So be a little wary. Well, that's about it for the rules and regulations, so get set. We'll be pulling into the Wild West right away.
You guys excited? All right.
All aboard the Tweetsie Railroad. Casey Jones, let's ride. The train is clear, Casey. Here we go, folks, as we pull out of town. How about giving the folks in town a big wave and a yee-haw? We'll be seeing them in a week or two, or it could be a month at the most. You never know what may happen out here in the Wild West. Over to your right is the Tweetsie Junction, with a handmade sign shop, delicious funnel cakes, and the Pal Saloon, home of Diamond Lil and her Can Gems. Over to your left is the Hacienda. That's where we'll be having our special events throughout this season, along with some other surprises. Folks, we are now crossing over Dead Horse Trestle. As we cross this one span, which is 225 feet long and over 50 feet below is Dead Horse Creek, feel free to look over that side if you like to, but you better hold on tightly. And let her roll, Casey Jones. And over to your right is Boot Hill, the final resting place for many a gunman. Many towns in the Wild West call their cemeteries Boot Hill, as many people died through violence and gunplay in the streets. They died with their boots on. Now folks, I don't want to alarm anybody, but we have officially entered the most dangerous part of our journey. We have entered the Badlands. We call this section of the woods the Badlands, as many an outlaw like to hide in these woods. If you see an outlaw, please let our sheriff and deputy know. Folks, we're going to be making a quick unscheduled stop up ahead at the Frontier Outpost. It should be safe, but stay to your seats. You never know what may happen when this train stops in the middle of the wilderness.
Well, ain't nary a soul to be seen out here.
I'm afraid so, Deputy. Where's that marshal at?
Yeah. Maybe they all went into the saloon to catch a show.
Well, I don't know. That show will be in for another hour.
You're right. Well, maybe they all went inside to get some patriotic refreshments.
Possible.
Oh, is it, I don't know, sorry.
I'll tell you what, I have a good idea. How about we all split up and search around the town, all right? Deputy, go search in that general store. Have a clerk if you see anyone about.
Certainly, sir.
If you don't mind, go ahead and deliver that payroll shipment. I'm going to go inside the saloon and ask around for the marshal. I don't like how things look around here. Hey, has anyone seen the marshal? Oh, hey, Don Lil.
Well, you're looking a little heavy there, Dottie Sage.
Sorry. I knew it was you back in Tweetsie Town, folks. How have you been?
Well, I've been fine, but Tweetsie Town got a little boring, so had to come out here and look for some work. How about that?
Yes, I brought some friends.
Oh, I brought some friends. We got Skillet, we got Whiplash, and we've got a fool. Nah, I'm just kidding. That's my brother, Cole Cassidy. We're all looking for work. In this economy, I don't think it's going to happen. Yeah, exactly. Say, what's in that box?
It's just the shipment for troopers up at Fort Boone, yeah.
Troopers in Fort Boone.
Well, it is looking mighty heavy from back here.
Yes, it is. Now,
Not too bad.
how would you like it if we helped you out? See, you just need a few hands. Come on.
Just a few.
Come on. You two get that side. Me and Dottie will get this side. Now, this box has never been so light before. Okay, Cole. You know, I think it's growing. Because you're smart.
They're even nicer. What southern
done.
hospitality I have here. Appreciate
Okay, enough screaming. Now get out of here. Now look, this here's a daylight train robbery. I don't have to worry about them town people none, because we don't take care of them.
Let's just say that they're in good hands with the rest of our gang.
Now I feel bad. Now look there. I don't think we have any time to waste here. Now look, you go in the general store, look for the deputy. I'll stay out here and wait for the sheriff. And as for you fine people, as I said, this here's a robbery. So I'm going to be coming amongst you and taking all your stuff. I'm talking gold, I'm talking rings, I'm talking watches, I'm talking wallets. I'm talking anything I can get my grubby, greasy hands.
Now, Tulsa, what do you think you're doing in my town? I thought I told you to stay out of trouble.
Now, how can I stay out of trouble when there's a train full of people to rob and a gold box to steal?
All right, I've had it with you. Put that gun away, put those hands in the air.
I don't think you will do that.
Why not?
Stop already!
Oh, now, Sheriff, you listen and you listen good. If you don't want nothing awful to happen to your precious little deputy, I suggest you give me my money.
All right, I'll tell you what. We'll cooperate. I'll put my gun away and we'll talk about this, all right?
All right, let's go.
going on, Marshal? Some fugitives trying to cause some trouble, that's all. I think so too, Marshal.
All right, y'all going to jail.
Fine. What? Let's see. How'd you end up? Oh, it's upside down. Dear Sheriff, stop. We have the hostages at Fort Boone. Stop. Take the train up and face it. Stop. Oh, and bring the gold. Stop!
You are in trouble, Sheriff.
Sounds like a plan, Marshal. Dottie, let's get that gold box back on the train, all right?
There's sure a lot of people out here.
All right, folks, listen up. We're going to be heading to some dangerous territory. If you have a gun on you, I suggest go and get it loaded. Who knows, we'll run into it before. All right, Mr. Conductor, whenever you're ready.
Alright, everyone, please return to your seats. Casey Jones, the gold's aboard. Let's head on up to Fort Boone.
This here's a robbery. Now, give me everything you got. I'm past that age. I don't want that stuff no more. You got sunscreen.
Sunscreen.
I'll take what I can get. I'll take what I can get. Now, look.
Like I said, we gotta be prepared for anything. Take your seats and we'll see what the trouble's all about once we get to Fort Boone. Just beyond this canyon is Fort Boone. We'll be making a short stop there. It should be safe, but stay to your seats, folks. Our cowboys will check things out.
Well,
Sheriff, I ain't waiting no more. You better give me that gold right now.
All right, you got what you want. Now just hand over the people, okay?
I'm not just gonna do that.
Why not?
Because we done took them precious town folks. We done put them on another train, and we sent them far away from here. Where they'll never be seen again. Now, we got what we want, and we got you right where we want you.
Well, would you look at how the turns have tabled?
You
That's
really
right.
know
There ain't nothing you can do to stop me now.
intention of a seat.
You guys haven't even opened the box yet. Go ahead.
Well,
Open it.
make a good point.
Well, what is it?
Well, it ain't nothing. Well, it's something, all right, but it ain't nothing. It's just a couple of playing cards. A couple of aces and eights.
So a dead man's hand. Dead man's hand!
Now! Stand down.
I surrender.
Good thinking, Boggs. All right.
Good job.
Get up, you two are under arrest, okay? What is it?
What?
Well, how'd they do that? Yeah?
Kidding me? I knew I couldn't leave you in charge of nothing.
You came up with the plan. Who's the idiot now?
Yeah, but you executed it poorly.
Enough of y'all! The dead horse gang's gonna stand trial when y'all get back to town. So get on the train! Downey, help me get this gold box. Marshall, you got Dakota?
Don't worry, I got Dakota.
Thank you.
Alright everyone, please return to your seats. And as you do, how about a big round of applause for the Tweetsie Cowboys, Cowgirls, and Trooper Boggs. Alright there, Casey Jones, let's take this train on back to town. Now folks, I don't know how to tell you this, but most of the time out here on the frontier, it's a mighty peaceful place. So let's head on back to town before anything else goes haywire. And as we do, I'll tell you a little history about the locomotive pulling our train today. Pulling our train today is locomotive number 190, the Yukon Queen. Built in 1943 by the Baldwin Locomotive Works of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, for the U.S. Army Transportation Corps of Engineers. She served up in Alaska on the White Pass and Yukon Railroad during World War II, and was brought to Tweetsie Railroad in 1960 to serve alongside locomotive number 12. Now, you may be wondering where Tweetsie's historic locomotive number 12 may be. She is in our full-service steam locomotive repair shop right now, getting a full renovation. After 107 years, it's time for a brand new firebox and other components. It's a complicated process, but we hope to see her on the rails again by the 2026 season. Folks, it wasn't that long ago our little town of Tweetsie looked exactly like this. A couple of shacks in the middle of the wilderness. But this town's growing, so you might want to stake your claim before the whole territory's filled up. Here we're making some improvements to the Tweetsie Railroad train route. Maybe on your next visit we'll have something new for you. Until then, pardon our dust. Well, it looks like our train trip together is just about over. I sure hope you all liked what you saw. Thanks for putting up with me for the past 3 days. But as we head on back into town, you can get yourself some good food and cold drinks at one of our many food establishments. Ride the rides up at the country fair, or take in a show at the Palace Saloon or Miners Mountain Stage. Pan for gold or other precious gems. Or buy yourself a souvenir at one of our many gift shops. Or if you want, come on back and ride this train again sometime. Things are always changing out here in the Wild West, and you never know what may happen next. Here we are, back in town. Looks like the Yukon Queen and her crew kept you safe and sound. In order to remain safe, folks, please remain seated until the train has come to a complete stop, and you'll be directed to exit towards the rear of your train cars. The cowboys who rode with you today would be happy to give you directions to wherever you want to go. If you liked what you saw today and would like to upgrade to a season pass, you can always do so by visiting our ticket office. Thanks for riding with us. Once again, folks, I'd like to remind everyone to please remain seated until the train has come to a complete stop and your train car has finished rolling backwards. At this time, it is safe to exit towards the rear of your train cars. Thanks for riding with us and enjoy the rest of your day here at Tweetsie Railroad. This has been Rusty. Bye-bye now.
Rusty rails chugging along, rail fan adventures, hear our song, living on the tracks where we belong. Rusty rails, our hearts are strong. All aboard, join the ride. Rusty rails production, side by side. Cameras roll the capture in the sights. Rail fan and adventures, day and night. Trains whistling under the sun. Rusty rails, oh what fun, exploring the world one by one. Rail fan and adventures never done. at night.
Thanks for watching. I hope you liked what you saw. If you did, please give the video a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell to be notified about future uploads. Also, join our Discord. Link is down in the description down below, and channel memberships are now active. You can join by the join button or the link in the description down below. And we hope to see you along the rusty rails really soon.